We've all been there. The sterile smell of disinfectant hits you as you walk through the doors. The hustle and bustle of a hospital is unmistakable. You walk into a hospital and immediately you can feel the weight of the atmosphere. It's a place where lives are saved and sometimes lost. The air is thick with tension, families pace, worried, machines beep relentlessly. Every corner holds a story of hope, fear, and resilience. But there's another sound, one you might not notice at first. Amidst the chaos, there's a quieter, more subtle symphony playing. It's the quiet hum of dedication, the almost rhythmic movements of those who work tirelessly behind the scenes. The soft swoosh of a mop gliding across the floor, ensuring every inch is spotless. The clink of a spray bottle, as disinfectant is meticulously applied to surfaces, warding off invisible threats. That, my friends, is the sound of the unsung heroes of healthcare, the housekeeping staff. They move with purpose, their actions a testament to their commitment. These folks are the first line of defense against infection, the guardians of hygiene, the sentinels of sanitation. Their work is crucial, yet often goes unnoticed. Today, we're going deep into the trenches with Sarah Walker, a dedicated housekeeper who has been with the hospital for over a decade. Sarah embodies the spirit of these often overlooked essential workers. With a warm smile and a diligent work ethic, she ensures that every room is a safe haven for patients and staff alike. Welcome to the world of Saskatoon's silent guardians. These individuals are the backbone of the hospital, working tirelessly to maintain a clean and safe environment. Their efforts are a crucial part of the healing process, providing a foundation of cleanliness and care that allows medical professionals to do their jobs effectively. Today, we honor their dedication and recognize their invaluable contributions to healthcare. Sarah's journey began like many others, searching for honest work that could support her family. She had always been a hard worker, juggling multiple jobs to make ends meet. But this time, she was looking for something more stable, something that could offer her a sense of security and perhaps even a sense of purpose. She scoured job postings, attended countless interviews, and faced numerous rejections. Yet she remained undeterred, driven by the hope that she would eventually find her place. She landed a job at Saskatoon City Hospital, figuring it would be temporary. Initially, she thought of it as just another job to pay the bills. The idea of working in a hospital was daunting, but she was willing to give it a shot. The first day was nerve-wracking. The hospital's vast halls and the constant hustle and bustle were overwhelming, but Sarah was determined to make it work. She attended the new employee orientation, where she met others who were just as nervous and excited as she was. They were all embarking on a new chapter in their lives, and for Sarah, it was the beginning of something she couldn't yet comprehend. Little did she know, she was stepping into a calling, not just a career. The hospital environment, though initially intimidating, began to feel like a second home. The camaraderie among the staff, the shared mission of caring for patients, and the small but significant ways she could make a difference started to resonate with her. She found herself looking forward to going to work, eager to contribute and be part of something larger than herself. Those first few weeks were a blur. Sarah learned the ropes from seasoned veterans, women and men who could clean a room with military precision. The work was far from glamorous. Emptying bedpans, mopping up spills you don't even want to think about, it wasn't for the faint of heart. The physical demands were exhausting, and the emotional toll was equally challenging. There were days when she questioned her decision, wondering if she was cut out for this line of work. But every time she felt like giving up, she reminded herself of the patients who relied on her, the families who found comfort in a clean and safe environment, and the colleagues who supported her. But Sarah, she dug in. She realized that behind every door, every bed, there was a story, a life depending on her diligence. She began to see her role not just as a job, but as a vital part of the healing process. Her meticulous cleaning ensured that patients had a safe space to recover, free from infections and complications. She took pride in her work, knowing that her efforts, though often unseen, were crucial to the well-being of those in the hospital. Over time, Sarah's dedication and hard work did not go unnoticed. She became a respected member of the team, known for her reliability and compassion. Her journey, which began as a search for a paycheck, had transformed into a fulfilling career, one that brought her a deep sense of purpose and satisfaction. The housekeeping department wasn't just a workplace, it was a family. These folks shared stories over coffee breaks, celebrated birthdays with potlucks, and offered a shoulder to lean on during tough times. They understood the unique pressures of the job, the emotional toll of working in an environment where life and death were constant companions. There was a camaraderie forged in bleach and disinfectant, a shared sense of purpose that transcended language barriers and cultural differences. They were a team, united in their mission to create a clean and safe haven for patients and their families. The physical demands of the job were undeniable. Pushing heavy carts, bending, lifting, scrubbing, it was a workout that would put most gym rats to shame. Every day, Sarah and her colleagues faced a relentless routine that tested their physical endurance. The hospital corridors were long and the equipment was heavy. Each task required precision and strength, from maneuvering bulky cleaning carts through narrow hallways to lifting and positioning heavy machinery. The physical strain was constant, and there was no room for error. Yet, despite the exhaustion, Sarah found a sense of purpose in her work. She knew that every effort she made contributed to the well-being of the patients and the smooth operation of the hospital. But it was the emotional weight that truly tested Sarah. The hospital was a place of intense emotions, where joy and sorrow often walked hand in hand. Sarah had to navigate this emotional landscape daily, balancing her own feelings while providing support to those around her. The emotional toll was heavy, and it required a different kind of strength. She often found herself comforting patients and their families, offering a kind word or a reassuring smile. The emotional connections she formed were deep and meaningful, but they also left her feeling drained at the end of each day. They say a hospital sees more tears than a rainstorm, and Sarah had witnessed her fair share. She had seen families break down in grief, patients struggling with pain, and moments of despair that seemed insurmountable. But she had also witnessed moments of incredible resilience and hope. She had seen patients fight against the odds, families come together in support, and the human spirit shine through in the darkest of times. These experiences had a profound impact on Sarah, shaping her perspective on life and the importance of compassion. She'd cleaned rooms after patients had passed, knowing that their loved ones would find solace in a tidy space during their time of grief. Each room she cleaned was a silent witness to the lives that had been lived within its walls. Sarah took great care in her work, understanding that a clean and orderly room could provide a small measure of comfort to grieving families. She approached each task with empathy, knowing that her efforts could help ease the burden of loss, even if just a little. She'd seen the relief on the faces of new parents, welcoming their babies into a spotless room. The joy and excitement of new life were palpable, and Sarah felt privileged to be a part of these special moments. She knew that a clean and welcoming environment was essential for new families, providing a sense of safety and comfort as they began their journey together. Her work was a crucial part of creating a positive experience for these families, and she took great pride in ensuring that every detail was perfect. Sarah realized that cleanliness wasn't just about appearances, it was about creating an environment of healing, hope, and dignity. Every surface she cleaned, every room she sanitized, was a step towards creating a space where patients could feel safe and cared for. Her work was an integral part of the healing process, contributing to the overall well-being of the patients and the hospital community. Sarah understood that her role was vital, and she approached each day with a sense of responsibility and dedication. The weight of well-being was heavy, but it was a burden she was proud to carry. Section 5. Recognition and Rise. Sarah's work ethic didn't go unnoticed. Her supervisor, a woman who ran the department with the efficiency of a 5-star general, saw something special in her. Sarah was promoted to team lead, responsible for training new hires and ensuring the smooth operation of her ward. She didn't shy away from the responsibility, she embraced it. Sarah led by example, always willing to get her hands dirty, always there to lend a hand or offer words of encouragement. She understood that a team was only as strong as its weakest link, and she was determined to make sure every link in their chain was unbreakable. Section 6: Technology in Tidy Times. The world of housekeeping was changing. Gone were the days of simple mops and buckets. Technology was revolutionizing the industry, with electrostatic sprayers, UV disinfection robots, and microfiber cloths that could trap germs like nobody's business. Sarah embraced these advancements, eager to learn and implement best practices. She knew that technology could enhance their efficiency, but it could never replace the human touch, the empathy, and the attention to detail that set their team apart. Section 7: A Vision for the Future of Clean. Sarah had big dreams for the future of housekeeping and healthcare. She envisioned a world where housekeeping staff were recognized as integral members of the healthcare team, their contributions valued and respected. She wanted to see more training opportunities, better career paths, and a greater understanding of the crucial role they played in infection control and patient well-being. Sarah knew that a clean hospital was a healthy hospital, and she was determined to be at the forefront of that movement. Section 8: Beyond the Bleach and Brooms. When Sarah wasn't busy keeping the hospital spick and span, she dedicated her time to her other passions. A devoted mother of two, she cherished every moment spent with her children, reading bedtime stories, cheering them on at soccer games, and baking cookies together on weekends. She was a whiz in the kitchen, her lasagna a legendary dish amongst her friends and family. Gardening was another love, her backyard a testament to her green thumb, bursting with vibrant flowers and fresh herbs. These were the moments that filled her cup, the simple joys that reminded her of the beauty in everyday life. Section 9: The Heartbeat of Healing. So, the next time you're in a hospital, take a moment to appreciate the folks in the housekeeping uniforms. They aren't just cleaning rooms, they're creating a sanctuary for healing. They're the unsung heroes, the silent guardians, the heartbeat of the hospital. And Sarah Walker, with her infectious smile and unwavering dedication, is a shining example of the difference one person can make when they find dignity in labor and purpose in service. Remember folks, sometimes the dirtiest jobs are the most important. Stay clean out there.